Hey, welcome back to Squarebody Stuff. I'm going to take you guys for a riding buddy. Really? Hey, welcome back to Squarebody Stuff. I'm going to take you guys for a riding buddy. My 1984 K30 crew cab. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Not really. It's going to be boring. 15-20 minutes of me rambling on about stupid stuff about the truck. But hey, if you want to stick along for the ride, you're more than welcome. Here we go. Hey, we're just going to make a quick trip to town to grab some parts from the O'Reilly store. I'll take you for a riding buddy. I love this truck. I had this truck for a long time. You'll hear me say that over and over. I love this truck. So, let's take a ride. How about that? Got a ceramic clutch in it, so it's a little jumpy on starts if I start out too high of a gear. He runs all right. So I live got about 2 miles of gravel road to go before we hit the smooth blacktop. Mess with my GoPro camera too. It's not wanting to stay up where it's supposed to go. Falling off the back of the seat. So we'll just leave it lay there. It'll record something. I guess I could stop and get it. Oh well. This truck, like I said, I've had it for about 16 years, a little over 16 years, done a lot of stuff to it. I call him Buddy because he's been my buddy through a lot of stuff. He's taken a lot of heat, taken a lot of my temper. One day I ripped the transmission in half back when it was an automatic. Ripped that transmission in half. And then another time I blew the motor up in it. Had a nice little small block in it. Right now he's got 468, big block. I had a nice little small block in him. Blew it up. Then the same day I blew another crew cab big block truck I had up, so I blew 2 trucks up in one day. Not my proudest moment. He's taken a lot of abuse and he's done a lot of work for me. This truck's made me a lot of money, done a lot of work for me. Unfortunately, the last 3 years he's kind of been sitting. Most of that time outside. The last year I was able to, after I bought my new place, I was able to keep it stored in the barn. Now out of the sun, out of the weather. So yesterday I finally had enough of it, him sitting there. I went to town, got him inspected, got him licensed and insured, so he's a legal beagle now. Yeah, another thing is, you know, my kids, I've got 6 kids I've raised. My youngest was born 2 months after I bought this truck. That's how I can remember how long I've had it. My oldest boy, he's 24. So my kids were pretty much raised in this truck. It's fun to talk to them about this truck because they all have really cool memories of this truck. I used to truck pull with it for 1 season in the hometown class, and done really good. That's when I had small block in it. Actually, you know, I'm gonna take a little longer bit up the gravel road because it's nice just to cruise on the gravel road with these trucks. This truck full of stuff was back 8 or 10 years ago. I had my truck backed up to the truck pull track, had a lawn chair set up on the back of it, and at that time I had 4-inch stacks coming up the headache rack. Used to be old side pipes off the Corvette's, what I was told, but I set up where I had 4-inch stacks coming out of the bed. Sounded good. So it was my turn to pull, so I had everybody clean the bed off, you know, get everything off there. And I went to start it up, and my kids started laughing and hooping and hollering, and I thought, oh, cool, you know, they really love this truck. Well, when I get done truck pulling, I get done with my pull, get pulled back around, watch the rest of the pulls, they finally told me what they was hooping and hollering about. I guess they took all the extra kernels out of their popcorn bags. They unpopped kernels and kernels that had already been popped, you know, they just didn't eat them. And they shoved them, put them all down those stacks. So, my oldest boy, his theory was, when we started it up, you know, I was going to blow popcorn out, and that was real cool. They seen that, and there's popcorn all over the bed of the truck. And then he was hoping that it'd get hot enough when I was pulling, turning 6,500 RPM, that it'd get hot enough, it'd start popping popcorn, those unpopped kernels, and start blowing popcorn out of the stacks as I was pulling down the track. I don't know if that really happened. They said they couldn't see any, but that's one of my favorite stories about this truck, them shoving popcorn kernels down the stacks. Then there's another time, my oldest son, Clayton, had the truck parked. It wasn't too long after I blew the motor up last time. Had it parked in the yard. Apparently it wasn't in gear. It's a 4-speed now after I ripped the automatic in half. And he was standing on the bumper, just goofing around like a little kid. It started rolling backwards to the woods. It had about 50 yards till it hit the woods. And I look up and I see him holding on to the bumper, trying to stop this 7,500 pound truck. His feet's dragging. And all I could do is watch and tell him just to let go of it. It's going to hit the trees and stop. Well, it hit several trees, little trees, just plowed them over. Plowed them over and kept going. It went down in the woods, you know, maybe 2 truck lengths before it finally hit a big enough trees to actually stop it. That's another story he likes to tell about the truck. This truck's got a lot of memories for me. And hopefully, I don't plan on going anywhere. starting to get a lot of rust and stuff on it. Needs some body work, but the interior's rough. But that's the way he's always been, well, except for the body work. When I got him, he was only having one little rust spot. Oh, I'm gonna take this road. Anyway, I was saying, he's just having one little rust spot on the rocker now. The rockers are almost gone. I can see daylight through the kick panels. But he's still buddy. Part of me wants to completely redo him. I've got a good rust-free California cab with the Silverado interior. Everything's nice. Dash is okay in it. But the biggest part of me just wants to leave him just the way he is, because this is Buddy. This is the way Buddy's always been. That's the way I remember him. That's kind of the way I want to keep him. He's old and crusty and dirty, and dash is all cracked. Half of the original rubber floor mats in the floor, but I may do something with that, make it quieter in the cab. Anyway, I thought you guys would like to have a little ride along with Buddy. Not a bad old truck. Don't shift very smooth. Sounds good. Having the stacks on him. I can't run the stacks on him now because he won't fit in my little garage I got or my shop. The headache rack barely clears it. So you guys can help me out on these videos. Need support with likes and shares and subscribes. Y'all know how to do that. Put some comments in there. I'll try to respond to comments. Tell me what you guys think of Buddy. I love him. Like I said, there's part of me that doesn't want to change a thing on him. And then the other part of me thinks he deserves to be all freshened up. And that's where I work. Seen a buddy of mine. Part of me thinks he's deserving of having a complete whole new cab and all that. Go to downtown Kabul. Nice little small town, pretty quiet. Not a whole lot here. Another funny thing about this truck is this truck ain't been to town in several years. Still a lot of people know this truck. It's been in this town for like 16 years. I still get questions about it every once in a while. People ask, hey, you still got that old truck? Yeah, I still got it, still drive it. I know this last 2 days taking it to town, I mean, people just kind of stop and watch and wave at me, whether I know them or not, but I think a lot of people remember the truck. couldn't park this big thing. And these tires are almost wider than every parking spot in the nation. Alright, made it back to the shop. Hope you guys enjoyed the riding buddy. I'm going to go put this alternator on cream puff. Hopefully that'll fix that problem. I'll go through that on the video with it maybe. So, hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe. Keep them square bodies rolling.